And I always say that, like, if you don't know what you want to do in life, spend as much time as possible doing something you fucking hate doing. When you do that 50 hours a week, you spend a lot of time thinking about what you wish you were doing. So I say that, like, so much of my sort of ambitions in life and my goals in life, my dreams in life, were born from the bottom of that shitty chowder pot.
It's playful.
Here and then cap. So you gotta like do it like straight away. You see my ankle? It like, I don't know what happened, but it did like that. I pushed off, like it didn't hurt, but it felt weird.
So, I have recently received a pair of these. Was that upside down? Of these. I've only worn them twice, right, training, but every time I've gone out, everyone's asked me, like, what are they like? Are they good? Are they any good? Are the Storror 10s any good? I don't know. So, overall impressions, to be honest, like, overall, they're bloody good. Like, they're really good. They're really well thought out. Better than my old K-Swiss Ronaldo 2s, which I had. So yeah, let me show you what you get in the box, and then I'll talk about the shoes and the grip and what they like to wear and stuff like that. So this is the box. It's got this really cool Storror 10s logo on it, which is all shiny and fancy, and it comes in black. Mine got kind of dented in the in the post, which is a bit annoying because I kind of wanted to keep the box because it looks really cool. It's just kind of a standard black box. You do get a cool little, they even did the little graphic thingy, which is cool. Storror 10s, UK 9, Storror logo, or Storror URL and whatnot, and the shape of the shoe. Yeah, so let's open this up. So inside it's got this, again, cool like black wrapping. I've already opened them up obviously because, you know, they're mine and I've worn them already. So yeah, that's the box. It's basically just a box with some paper in it and it's cool. So yeah, I can kind of keep the box because it's cool. Yeah, box. But let's be honest, what you're really interested in is these. So these are the Storror 10s. I got them in a 9. And they're pretty cool. They look really nice. They kind of look like Asics shoes or something like that. I know a few people have said they look like Adidas Star Races or something. Like kind of a mix between a few different shoes. So yeah, they're all black.
Black is the only colour you are allowed to use. This is a parkour clothing brand, not some circus show.
What I didn't know though, which I think is really cool, and something that they didn't really like mention at all for whatever reason, is that at the front here, like all of this around here, is the same material that you get on the bottom of rock climbing shoes, like these ones. So you get this kind of, it's kind of hard, but it's really like rubbery almost, and really grippy. But this stuff is the same stuff that's on here. At least it feels like it anyway. Which is cool, because that means sort of if you've got those little toe grips you want to get into when you're climbing about and stuff, you're going to have that extra grip as well. It also means that it's really strong and durable around the front, so it's not going to rip up, which is what I'm having a problem with my other shoes. So yeah, that's just something like they didn't ever mention at all, and I think it's a really cool feature that, you know, they didn't mention. Got the Storror logo on the side, you've got this kind of cool like crisscross section here. This at the back is slightly tougher again. You've got loads and loads of ankle support, which is perfect that you want for a parkour shoe. All this is quite stiff at the back, especially right at the back, like you can't push it at all. And on the sides you can see there's a bit of squidge, but I have to really press to get it to squidge, whereas, you know, like on the top you can literally just squidge it in. So you get loads of ankle support, which is good when you're doing parkour because there's lots of twists and sharp turns and stuff like that. You're not going to roll your ankles easily. Again, there's a big plate that seems to go like along here, so your whole ankle is protected by this. And then obviously you've got quite a lot of padding on the bottom, so these definitely aren't minimalist shoes, like 100%. You know, they fit with Storror's style of training, which is lots of rooftops and impacts and, you know, big drops, so they're not minimalist shoes. Like, the heel protection you get is crazy. It's so squidgy. When you first put your foot in there, it's like a massive squidge. It's like a big old like cushion or something underneath it. It's weird. When you break them in, just after 2 days, what you'll find is that they stretch a lot. I mean, like a lot. So what do I mean by that? I mean that when you first put your feet in them, they feel quite tight and snug. And when you start training, you'll actually squish down the insole in there, and it'll actually start moulding to your foot. And these do this a lot. So what you'll find is if you find them a bit too tight at the start, that's fine. Because I thought they were a bit too tight at the start when I first got them, like especially like here. And then when I start training, they really just squidge out like crazy. I had to like completely tighten them up all the way down the laces twice. They mould to your feet lovely. They're really cushiony, especially on the heel. You've got loads of heel support. At the front, you've still got quite a lot of padding, a lot less than at the back, which is good because you get way more control out of it. On the bottom, so it's all one-piece rubber, which obviously is what you want from a parkour shoe. There's no plastic in it or anything. So you've got this it's actually quite hard rubber, which is interesting because a lot of parkour shoes are quite soft rubber, which the problem with soft rubber is it just rips so easily and just wears down so quick. But these, which I thought when I first felt them, they're quite hard. Usually means you don't get as much grip, but they last a lot longer. But with these, they seem to be really grippy, especially when it's wet, which is something to note. So yeah, they're very grippy. They're good for rails as well. And I imagine the grip will last a long time because of this kind of harder rubber. And then at the back, again, you've got this really squishy middle bit, this white bit, which again is very squishy. There is no tongue to these shoes. Like, there's no middle tongue bit that comes up. It's just one big like sock style thing. They're very like Nike inspired also because they're just this big sock shoe, which is super comfy. And then obviously this is all mesh. This is quite thick mesh, so they don't get too cold, but they're really breathable, which is nice. So I've been training in the winter, my feet are perfectly fine. Like, they're not freezing cold or anything. Yeah, strong laces. You've got these sort of lace loops to put your laces through to keep them from getting snagged or something and just look a bit nicer. And then you've got a big, really strong tag here and at the back to pull your feet into the shoes, which is nice. Storror 10's logo in the middle. Mine is kind of starting to wear off though, as you can see, after just a couple of days, so I don't know how long that's going to last. It would be cool if they would sell the insoles for these, so that we could just replace them. So, you know, if you completely trash your insole, you can just put a new one in there, and then you get all that extra squidge again. Yeah, they have really gone like all out on these shoes. That's what I will say. This is not just some parkour branded like K-Swiss shoes or something. These are completely from the ground up made parkour shoes. They're bloody good. And then on the inside again, like I say, you've got all this detail. You've got like the Storror patch in there with all the text saying 9, size 9 and everything. It says Storror on it. Really cool. I really like when they do that sort of stuff. They do it with their clothes. Yeah, so overall, very good shoes. Definitely not minimalist. Much more like impact and sort of concrete training. Definitely recommend them. They're kind of expensive, but you know, they don't make shoes like, you know, Adidas and Nike and everyone do, so they have to charge a bit extra. But they're very cool. I really like them, and plus you're supporting the parkour community and whatnot through Storror. So yeah, I really like them. Would recommend. I think they're like 70 quid, which obviously is quite expensive, but yeah, highly recommend. Very good shoes. Very good. I mean, I've only had them for 2 days, so this is just like a first impressions video, but very good. So I will keep you updated on how good these shoes are, because obviously this is just a first impression. I've only ever trained in them twice. One was inside in the chain store and the other was outside when it was kind of wet. So I will let you know if the grip just starts falling apart or something. I'll let you know in future videos. But yeah, highly recommend these Storror 10s. Very good shoes. And yeah, have fun, train safe, and I'll see you in the next video.